Well, apparently I'm going to have to try to splice videos together. So the ones I do are normally the Type 2s. But we're working on these this time. Appears to be lined up. Get one of the screws on there. Put it in one of the holes. I like to do a little bit of a back turn until I hear a little pop like that, and then start screwing them in. And then just a couple twists. That way you know you're not cross-threading them. You know you're getting those threads seated properly. I have got a real bad habit of cross-threading. And what I'm doing, I'll go straight across, separate hole, slide it in. I just heard the pop. Give it a couple twists. All I'm wanting to do now is just kind of like a star pattern and just give a couple twists on each one. That way I'm not putting anything in a bind. Letting it all seat in naturally. That little whining you're hearing is a charger I've got going. I'm charging up my crawler batteries. Try to do more than one thing at a time. Okay, I've got all of them in around there. Now I'm just gonna go around star pattern and just give them a few twists till I feel some tension. It's how I personally keep them from binding up on me. And you feel just that little bit of tension going, and you come out to a different one. It's like you'll just start to feel it squeezing down on the bead. Now that one is feeling weird, so I'm going to back it all the way out and feel the click, and then start going back in. Because I don't want to risk stripping them or cross-threading them. And they're doing the same thing. It's possible that the threads are on the bead itself. Alright, so now I'm just going to go give all of them a little snug down. And I'll go all the way around instead of in a pattern the way I was doing to make sure I get each one. I have lost screws on the trail before. I really should probably be putting some Loctite on these, but hindsight, I'll go back and do it later if I need to. Alright, now we got all those tightened down on the back. I notice we got some holes here around on the front. I think these are mainly for decoration, but I'm not really sure, so I'll go ahead and put them in anyway. There might be something to them, and if so, I should have them in. It doesn't take too long, but when you've got 4 rigs you're working on, it could be a bit of a time consumption on you. That's part of the fun. Gives you something to keep you out of trouble. Now notice with the Type 2s or Bs or whatever they're called, like what I showed you on the Jeep, they have a spacer with them, where these didn't come with a spacer. So I'm wondering what the difference is. May have something to do with the way they sit on the hex nut. Alright, we've got these installed on the front side of the rim. Double check the back. Just go around and give them all another quick snug just in case that on the front side tighten something down on the to loosen up the ones on the back. You don't want to lose them. Alright, got those on. Take our 4mm. This is just an old Walmart special set. Give you a quick comparison. The stock looks like it's about the same size as the Thornburg. It might be slightly bigger. I do know these are really good tires for being stock. I just wanted to get something where I could add some weight to them. And I really don't feel like messing with trying to take these off. Plus I think these will look a lot better. Get it started on. Take the screw. Our little socket here. Tighten it down a little bit. Now if you end up over tightening these, you'll notice you'll get a lot of body roll when you go to take off. All you gotta do is just back these off about I would start like 1/8 of a turn or whatever. It needs to tighten down a little more. I don't know about you, but I think that looks pretty good. Alright. That's got a lot. I can already feel the weight difference in that. That's going to be nice. Right, I'll get the rest of these put on and let's see here. Yeah, we'll get the rest of these put on. Next video we'll show you what they look like and then maybe do the double barrels shocks on it. See you then.